Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make custom crafting. So this is a system I made in one of my maps here. I basically just have a realistic survival map. As you saw there, this is what I have for my crafting system here. If I grab the book, I think that'll just be easier. If I show you here, it tells you, I just have a book that explains. So you stand directly next to the crafting box to effectively craft. So for this actually to work, you have to be either on this block, this block, this block, or this block. You can't be on the corners. If you're on the corners, the crafting box won't work. It only detects your player if you're next to it, like this. You can't be on top diagonally. You have to be like this. So you can have whatever you want for your crafting recipes, but this is just how I have mine set up. I have an item key explaining like what each letter is for my custom crafting, so I can have a recipes book. So 3 L's, 3 leather, and so that's basically just what I did. I just have a ton of custom crafting, and that's all done with all of these commands here. So it's actually really easy. Literally all you have to do is make 2 commands and then paste them around, and you just have to change some numbers. So here's how you're gonna set it up. If you're on if you have a keyboard, if you know how to clone blocks, which is crouch and then pick block, which is how you can get the data, which you can see here. So you're gonna want to do that for the crafting boxes, because if you just place one down and put the items inside like this, I'll show you. I don't know, I really wasn't sure how to fix it. The only way I figured out how to fix it was using the data, but it's just a small issue that happens with the crafting. But as you can see, even though I have the items in here, it's not crafting, even though it's the same thing. And I'm using, as you can see here, it's the crafting box that I have. But if I were to use this data, which is that one over there, then the crafting would work. But for some reason, the crafting box, whenever you place it in your map, sometimes it just won't work, and you'll have to use the data for it. So, but hopefully you don't have that problem. If you do, then that's how you fix it if you have a keyboard. But if you don't have a keyboard, you can just do /clone. So to actually make the crafting box itself, what I did, as you just saw there, if I go into an anvil, I'll just put it inside. So I did the R, L, and then N. So to get that squiggly, you just need to find the paragraph symbol, which is this. I'll leave that so you can see. So this is what it looks like, and if you hold A on it and then go to this, then you can see the squiggly symbol, and that's how you change the letters and stuff and colors and all that. So that's basically how you color it. And so that's what I did for my crafting boxes. I did R, which changes the font, to a regular item font. So if I get rid of it here, then you'll notice it's curved, like it has that weird curvature. But if I leave it, then you can see the text is straight. So that's how I named mine, and that's what you could do for yours. So let's get to the commands. So here, you're gonna need to set this up somewhere outside of your map, and you're gonna need it inside of a ticking area. I'll probably make a video on how to make a ticking area. If you don't know how to make one, just look it up. But a ticking area is basically anything inside of it will constantly run, including commands. So you always want these running. You're gonna have it on a 40 tick, by the way. But I'm gonna show you these first. So the bottom one, this is the craft. So the bottom block is going to be what you have for what you need to actually craft it, and the top one is what it crafts into. So here's another example, basically. So that's basically what I have for the crafting. So bottom is pre-craft, top is after it gets crafted. And these are the commands here. So if you pay attention to the coordinates, it's -47, -60 technically. I'm going 2 blocks down to match the Y levels, the bottom dispenser, and then -181. So that's the coordinate of the bottom block. Don't copy those coordinates. They're going to be different for wherever your block is in the map, but make sure it's the same coordinates of where the dispenser is. and then you're also going to use the coordinates of this this dispenser as well. So just pay attention. This one is -60 for the Y level. This one is -58. So, or sorry, -59. So pay attention to that in these commands. So it's executing on all players in adventure at their position, and then this is detecting if the block is, so as you can see, 1-1. That's basically just the you'll see in all the commands here that all the tildes are different, so all it's changing in each of these commands is just the tildes. But just copy the tilde numbers, just the one after the first tilde, and then -47, -60, and then -181. And then, as I was saying earlier, that's of the bottom dispenser. So you're testing if the block is the exact same as the one down here, which would be next to the player. So it's detecting if the block is the exact same. So, and then you do all, and then you do run, play sound, and then this is just so whenever you craft, it has a sound and it doesn't just appear. If you don't want the sound, you can skip this command and just do the clone. But this is what I have, and then I just have a play sound, which I just have an anvil, and then here's the clone. So execute as at A, it's the same thing, if block. So it's just the exact same for the first bit. Only difference is the clone. So clone, as you can see here, it's -59. So that's the top dispenser. So it's basically just cloning. So it's just the same coordinate twice because it's not like a whole area. It's just one block. So you just do the same coordinate twice, and then it's cloning on that same tilde. And so that's basically just cloning that top block. And then here is the next one. So I won't explain like everything again. I'll just show you the tildes. So for the next two commands, these are the tildes for it. It's 3 tildes and then the one after the 3, and then here are the third 2 commands. So it's the tildes is just -1 for that. Okay, and then same thing for the clone. Okay, and then for the last 2, just -1 at the end, and then that's really it. I mean, there isn't really much else I really gotta show you. That's all you have to do for the crafting system. So remember, all you have to do is just find the coordinates of the 2 dispensers. For the if block statement, for the if blocks, that needs to be the bottom dispenser, which is the pre-craft. And for the clone here, that's for the top dispenser. That's the after you put the recipe inside. And that's it, you guys. So just do whatever you want for the crafting system. Make whatever you want for the craft. It's completely up to you. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this video real quick, and that's how you make a custom crafting system. Alright, see you guys.